which is a top performer so far in 2024, heading into the last week of trade, gains of close to 200%. So if you had acquired at the start, you would have seen quite a significant growth. Of course, the stock is currently trading very close to that 920 mark. We've got Mr. Shalibhadra Shah, who's the Chief Financial Officer of the company, joining us. Mr. Shah, apologies for the confusion earlier. Let's talk about what's worked this year and give us a sense of the kind of trends that you've seen in terms of addition of clients over the course of the last couple of quarters and heading into the end of the year.
Yeah, sorry, could you just repeat? I couldn't hear that. Sorry.
Okay, so first of all, thanks so much for taking the time, and season's greetings from all of us at NDTV Profit. I was mentioning to my viewers that yours is one of the top performing stocks in 2024, and clearly something is working for the company. Let's talk about some of the trends that are playing out with regard to the client addition that you've seen in your various businesses.
Yeah, sure. This entire capital market space has been actually the beneficiary of the entire financialization of savings, which has happened over the last few years. And what we see is really this to be, again, a multi-decade opportunity with the financialization theme playing out with, higher number of demat accounts being open in the overall industry, because industry still opens, almost 3.5 to 4 million demat accounts on a monthly basis, taking the total count, which is at almost 180 million demat accounts. So it's been an all-round, remarkable performance for each of our business in this entire capital market theme, whether it is broking and distribution to investment banking to actually asset management to private wealth management or alternate management. And we're seeing a lot of clients coming through the demat account route and through the mutual fund SIPs, which number is just growing, and each of our business improving the market share on those.
Interesting trends, particularly in the AMC space, which I track, Mr. Shah. Part of that, of course, on account of the performance of your schemes, and some of the top performing schemes in 2024 at that in the categories that they operate in. But in terms of growth for the business as a whole, which of these divisions are you most bullish on heading into 2025?
Yeah. So, first half of this year, across the spectrum of businesses, actually, our revenues have grown 40% and our operating businesses have delivered, 47% profit growth. And over and above that, we have actually a treasury segment, which is also grown very sharply because we have a very large treasury equity book, which we invest into listed and unlisted equities, which has also resulted in a very sharp rise in the profits, resulting in overall, growth of almost 84% in our first half yearly profits. In terms of the segment wise, if you actually look at this performance, so while brokerage and distribution segment has grown very sharply, and the second largest segment now, which is our asset management and private wealth management, that is actually growing very sharply. So we are very bullish on the asset management piece, where our AUMs have been outperforming index very sharply, and which is resulting in a very strong growth in our revenues and profitabilities and the flow run rates, which we are seeing there, along with improving our market share as well. And even on the private wealth side, we're seeing a lot of traction. We were actually, investing a lot in hiring of relationship managers, and even a lot of senior talent pipeline has been added in this business from private banks, which is, resulting in good growth in our revenues and profitability in asset and private wealth segments.
Got that. Mr. Shah, just one quick question. Now, wealth management is one of the biggest divisions that has been contributing to the growth as well over the last couple of years, and going forward as well, you're very bullish on that. I just wanted to ask, what's your, outlook on the wealth management space, and also any kind of view that you might have on the new F&O regulations as well to curb the excess trading that's been happening. So on both these aspects, what's the outlook for the same?
On the outlook on the wealth management This space has been very interesting space in India. If you look at the last few years and looking at the trends of how HNI clients have grown their wallets, it's a very interesting space where we are investing very sharply over last 3 years. So a lot of players have decided to open shops on private wealth in India. If you look at, but the size of opportunity itself is very large. It's about your ability, how you can really build on a lot of these clients and adding a lot of families and relationship managers, which is very interesting and leading to, a lot of revenue growth and profitability for us as well. So this space, is also a function of a lot of product innovation. So we continue to add a lot of product innovation in this segment, along with adding more relationship managers, adding more senior talent pipeline, and again, to be a preferred advisor for our clients, because clients need a lot of solutions in this space, and that is where we are seeing a lot of traction built at our end in this business.
Certainly. Mr. Shah, thanks so much for joining in, and wish you and your team a very happy end to the year, and congratulations on the success.